On. I'm sorry for the exceptionally lengthy absence this time. I feel like I'm always apologizing whenever I go to make a YouTube video because I don't do them frequently enough. But this time I moved into my new place and we've been doing a lot of nesting because in just 4 more weeks I'm gonna have a beautiful baby boy, and that's exciting. And but I mean, I'm also really nervous because, there's a lot of things to get ready for when you have a baby. It's not like getting a dog or a cat or anything like that. So there's all this work that goes into it. It takes a lot of time and money and all that fun stuff. So, anyways, I wanted to make a video today about kind of similar to the video that I made before about the Mandela Effect and how it has changed some people's personalities, sometimes very subtle, sometimes very drastic. Some people claim that it's almost like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, that it's that extreme. One woman I know says that she doesn't even feel comfortable sleeping next to her husband because she knows it's not her husband. And I can't even imagine what that must feel like. Um, so, there was also this comment that was made on this Mandela Effect Facebook site that I'm part of on Facebook, and there's this woman that was mentioning extreme changes in her cousin, which made me think about my cousin that I used to be really, really close to ever since we were in diapers. We were like this, and then after college, she just disappeared from my life, didn't talk to me, didn't want anything to do with me. Um, she deleted me from her Facebook and she didn't show up for my father's funeral, and that hurt me more than anything because he was always her favorite uncle. And she said that she couldn't afford a plane ticket to his funeral. And I know that's a complete load of crap because she has an impressive income, especially for somebody her age. So, um, and there was one thing that freaked me out more than anything. I mean, she's always been a little bit, kind of selfish, a little bit, self-absorbed, egotistical, that kind of thing, but never completely lacking in empathy. Um, and when she mentioned to me that her friend got murdered, just the way that she said it made it sound like he just moved away, and oh, it's kind of a bummer, really sad. And I'm like, the guy was strangled, he's dead. That, deserves a bit more of a reaction. I mean, I only met the guy once, and I, had more of a heartfelt response than that. And that just really freaked me out, and I don't think I realized just how much it freaked me out until a bit later. You know what I mean? Like when it really sunk in there and I thought about it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, like how could somebody react like that to somebody being murdered, especially if they were a friend?" I mean, I know everybody's different. Everybody has, response to grief different and all that stuff. You get these people that laugh at funerals and hold on one second. Cut it out. Cats just love to scratch on the carpet too much. Anyways, there were just different things that made me think that this really, isn't my cousin at all. Because the person I knew never would have reacted that way. She, if anything, the old cousin wouldn't have been able to shut up about it. It would have, the whole day would have revolved around how she felt and what she thought and all that. Just it amazes me some of the changes that I have been seeing in people that just go beyond your typical personality changes from living life itself and growing older. You know what I mean? So I really do understand a lot of where these people are coming from. I mean, You know, I've noticed I've noticed changes in one of my friends recently that has made me kind of wonder if Mandela Effect is playing a part in it, but I'm not really sure. I mean, there are certain things that she's going through that could be causing her to have these different kinds of reactions that she's been having. You know, she's got this new job that's very emotionally and mentally taxing. She's having a lot of problems in her relationship. She's got two growing kids. Like, the list kind of goes on. So I'm just kind of playing it out, waiting to see if there's anything else that really stands out that doesn't add up. Um, so with that said, there was another thing I wanted to bring up. I don't know how many other people are noticing these things or whatnot, but I've been noticing a lot of different houses popping up just out of nowhere on my route to work. And mind you, you know, as embarrassing as it is, I'm just gonna come right out and say I don't drive, at least not yet. Like, you know, when we have the baby, I'm not gonna expect my poor fiance to bring him to all these doctor's appointments and all that stuff. So I am planning on getting my license and finally facing that fear in my life of car accidents and all and just the responsibility of having a car and not screwing up. So, anyways, with that aside, I take the same route to work all the time. I'm always looking out the windows. I don't, you know, I always notice different things. And lately I've been noticing different houses popping up and then some of them disappearing and then popping back up again. And I'm just like, what? That was always there, really? Like, because usually I don't miss things like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll notice different changes. Like, if a tree gets cut down or something like that, like, I'll notice. Um, but a whole different house. And there's one in particular that I'm like, geez, crow, that's a really ugly house. Like, where did that come from? Like, that wasn't there before. I would have noticed that. Like, that ugly paint. Oh, what were they thinking? Um, but yeah, anyway, like, different changes that have been happening, different things popping up, and, you know, I don't really have anything else to add to this video so far, but I am going to try to have more frequent videos. I can't promise that there won't be large gaps in between them, because especially when the baby gets here, you know, it's going to be, chances are it's going to be more difficult to make videos. So, but I am going to try to do what I can. So, yeah, have a good day, everyone.